Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom die-cast review. This one was ruined because it just kicked it, but this one was actually one that was not done by me, surprisingly. Normally I always make my die-cast, no matter what they are, who they're from, what driver it is, what race it's from. If I want it, I'll make it. But this is a little different. One, I don't know if I could have pulled this off on the front end because it looks a little tedious. But I was like, you know what? Let's give my good buddy Diecastbuffet some support. I want him to make this car. So I was like, yo, you care if you make this car? Obviously, I'll pay you for it. And because he does take custom orders and everything. So he's like, yeah, dude, absolutely. I'd love to, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, all right, awesome. Send him everything over. I don't remember if it's true or not, but I believe I sent him the donor for this car. I don't remember. Maybe I sent him the body. I don't remember. I'm not sure. It's been a while back. I paid for the decals. I paid for the paint he used, which I didn't pay for the can or anything or the bottle. I paid for his services and the custom overall. So he did a fantastic job. I have not seen this car out of the box yet. I've been waiting on it. I haven't seen it out of the box just yet. But this thing already looks fantastic. I want to say it's from 2018, maybe 2017, but I want to say 2018, but I'm not too sure. It's probably 2018, but as you can see, this is a custom diecast with a custom box. This is the Dale Jr. Great Clips from 2013. This is not a 2013 Camaro. But yeah, so we're going to actually get this diecast out of the box. This box is actually really cool. I've been wanting to get the set that this box comes with, because it comes like a big display box. I want to get it eventually, but maybe later. But as of right now, we got one of the boxes here. Pretty good for donor boxes, so we're going to get this out of the box. If I could stop saying box, that'd be nice. But yeah, we'll take a closer look at this amazing diecast, because this thing looks sick. Here's the diecast out of the box, and if you don't know what this car is in terms of throwback, I'm going to give you another custom I made, but I didn't make the decals or anything. I didn't buy the decals. This was already pre-made from an actual company. I think it was Action, but I don't really remember. But this is the race version custom I made. This is Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2010 Xfinity Series Daytona win in the Wrangler paint scheme. This was a one-off paint scheme that he said he was going to run at Daytona and never run again, and he just ended up winning in the paint scheme. So it's very awesome. Again, this is the race win custom I made because they never made one as far as I know of. But yeah, that's the throwback, and man, it looks so good. So leaf filter for the sponsor of that car, or this car here. As soon as they revealed the throwback for this car, I'm like, oh my god, I have to get one. And I never got one. I just never really got around to it. I know, or I had a pretty good feeling they was not going to make it. We've seen several of the Wrangler paint schemes being thrown back to. But this one was different. This one was a little special to me for whatever reason, so I wanted to get this one made. I do not plan to make it a race version. I don't plan to do anything with it. I'm just going to keep it as is. This was solely for my collection, and to kind of help out a smaller, not really local, but smaller business, because I know he does eBay and stuff also. He sells a bunch of his customs. So I'm like, you know what? I'll throw a little bit of green your way in return for a custom. So this thing turned out really, really good. Probably way better than I could do. So, yeah, props to him for all that. Leaf filter, gutter protection on the hood there. Established in 2005. I got the little V shape going on here. Very, very awesome. It's a really cool throwback. Ryan Truex, or R Truex on the front there. Got the Xfinity banner. They had a lot of weird Xfinity banners, a couple years back. Got the 11 right there. Very shiny car. Man, that gloss is so nice. You can barely tell it's even a decal. You can still see the line, but I mean, that's just how decals are. But that shine looks so good. Very glossy. I love how that turned out. Truex on right there on the rear name banner. We got a new generation gutter protection. Now, it is very big for the deck lid. But that's just, again, that's not Diecastbuffet's fault. That's just how these decals get printed out sometimes. Pados is really bad for getting some of the measurements wrong. The main issues I see is the roof and the deck lid. So, for example, this one is way too big on the deck lid. And normally, on the roof, the number is way too big also. So Pados is kind of known for getting that mixed up, but still, you know, nothing really could be done about that. So for what he could do, did fantastic. Leaffilter.com there. Of course, you got the taillights, the old taillights back there. Chevy bow tie, got the 11. Camaro down at the bottom. Of course, you got the exhaust pipes. Well, I say exhaust, but they're fake. So we don't like that. The leaf filter, gutter protection there. Miller, I believe, Goodyear tires, the correct Darlington Goodyear tires. He supplied those, so thank you for that. Wait, was this? Oh, this is Martin Truex Jr. So, and Ryan. So Ryan and Martin. Martin ran the same paint scheme. Was this was this a tribute to Ryan, or Martin Truex and not Jr.? No, I don't remember the actual throwback, but I'm pretty sure it was the Junior's car because Martin Truex actually drove a Wrangler car also back in, what, 2006, maybe 5, and won a championship when I think it was at Darlington, you know, funny enough. Maybe I'm a little wrong on that, but I was 110% sure it was a throwback to Junior's 2010 paint scheme, but again, it could be wrong because it says Martin Truex Jr. here, and then Ryan Truex Jr. So I don't know, maybe it was a throwback to Martin instead of Junior. That would be interesting. I might have to do a little bit more research on that, but I could have sworn it was to Junior's car. Oh well, if I'm wrong, so be it. Still a very cool paint scheme nonetheless. Collie companies right there. I can't really make out what the B post is. I see Chevy on there. But that is not Diecast Buffet's fault also. If you use Pados, you know this is just kind of how they are. They're very good quality, but it kind of gets a little blurry every now and then. Got the 11 right there. Let's see, got NASCAR Race Car, Xfinity Series, Duralast, Mechanics Wear, Simpson, K&N, Holly MSD, Mobile 1. Got the Goodyear tires once again. Goodyear there. Moog, Mel, Comp, Edelbrock, and Sunoco. Then you got the 11 there with the front end. Of course, you got the headlights here. Camaro, got the Chevy bow tie smack in the center. Very good job on that. I got the little grill down here. Colleague Racing, you can barely tell, but it is there. A little bit of the kind of oopsie on here. Not really an oopsie, but like, again, with the decals, they don't fit very well. You can tell he did a match paint it right here. It doesn't look terrible. The camera makes it look a little more noticeable, but in person, you could barely tell. So he did do a very well matchmaking or color matching. He did very good on that. Just, man, it's so weird with these decals sometimes, just with Pados. They're, again, it's a good little company to kind of purchase from. I think they're Australian. But sometimes they will, unfortunately, get measurements wrong. So that's kind of what happened here. Again, that's not his fault whatsoever. Just a little bit of just, you know, incorrect measurements. So again, we got Ryan Truex and then Martin Truex over here on this side. I will have to do some more research as to what the throwback was actually to, because again, I could have sworn up and down that it was to Junior. But if I'm not mistaken, a while back, I purchased a 124 scale Martin Truex Jr. What was it? What number was it? Was it number... Was it also number 3? I don't remember, but either way, I believe he won the championship at Darlington. It was like 2008, 6, 7, 5, something like that, somewhere in that era. So maybe it is actually a throwback to Martin, because, you know, they are brothers, so it would make more sense. But I could have sworn up and down this was to Junior's car. But after seeing Martin Truex Jr. on it, I'm kind of questioning, you know, my knowledge of this car. Either way, I don't care who it's throwing back to specifically. I wanted the paint scheme, so I had, again, Diecast Buffet make it. He did a fantastic job. Very, very awesome work. Again, I probably couldn't do it. I would have screwed it all up on the front end. But yeah, so thank you once again for making this custom. I know you do like commissions and everything, but this thing turned out fantastic. Cannot wait to have it in the collection, actually like on display, because for right now I'm trying to move around everything, make sure everything is all fine and dandy. But this one is going to be set aside for right now with all the other projects that we've kind of worked on together, whether it was the Duralast Cup series or just cars he's kind of sent me, or, you know, cars I kind of made. So that will be sitting over there for right now. But again, fantastic job, awesome work. His YouTube and Instagram is always linked in the description. I've been doing that a lot more recently, so go check him out. Very awesome guy. He also did the... I got this in a diecast haul that he sent me. So if you missed out on the diecast haul, go look at that. And, you know, you kind of see some other stuff that he shipped to me. But with that being said, I do believe that will be all for this custom diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.